My name is Andrea Greenberg and I'm the owner of Rapunzel. I started Rapunzel simply because I love wrapping my hair. It started almost as a naive dream or hope of mine that if I liked something so much, then maybe other people would like it too. I started blogging and making videos way before I even considered making it into a business. I started those blogs and videos because I wanted to give people options. Head wrapping was not something that was easily accessible. If you went on YouTube 7 years ago when it started, it was back in 2011, and typed in head wraps or tichels or anything, there was very little out there. So that was really my goal, was just to, have this as an option for a lot of people. Maybe I never dared hope that it would, bring the same sense of purpose and emancipation and joy to other women as it did for me. It's certainly turned into a movement. That was not something that I expected at the beginning, but I think with a lot of great movements, a great movement is born by someone really just passionately and genuinely believing in something and loving something that is unique, and then people connect to that. So a lot of people connected to that just sincere joy of hair wrapping. Rapunzel evolved from a blog and YouTube channel into a full-fledged business because I reached a point in my creation of tutorials and community service that when people were looking at my videos, they were saying, okay, Andrea, that's a fantastic video, but where do I get the tools? Can't teach a skill without providing the tools to someone. So I was getting to the point where I was feeling almost a bit of neglect and guilt whenever I would create a video and I would have to say, oh, well, I received this as a gift, or I got this at a thrift store. I wasn't able to tell people where to go to get scarves that not only looked good but didn't slip, were the right size, were the right length, were the right texture. So it was really a need. It was a desperate need of all the followers of Rapunzel that they wanted to do this and they didn't have the tools. So I really bit the bullet and decided to provide those tools. I was joined by partners, fantastic, motivated partners, who also believed in the same mission statement of Rapunzel. And it was like, we already had a customer base. We already had a community. So there was no doubt that there would be interest. So we were very, very lucky in that aspect, that over those 2 years of blogging and making YouTube videos, that we knew there was interest. None of us really knew what kind of interest would be born from this. We didn't know how much stock to have or what kind of website to have, or none of us really had ever owned an online business before. So we were learning throughout the whole process. But it was terrifying, but it just felt so natural. It felt like this was just the next step. If Rapunzel wanted to keep growing and keep existing, then we needed to provide these tools. So it took, I would say, about 4 months between the idea of having and creating the business to the actual opening day. And we, bought stock, created the website, made some hype, let people know that this was happening. And then on that first day, it was January 1st, 2014, it exploded. And it exploded over and over again. When I say exploded, that means that the site crashed because there were so many people online, and then we got it back up and running and it crashed again. And then we sold out of everything, and then we tried to restock and then it crashed again. And people would say well, why weren't you prepared for that? And we didn't know. I had no idea that there would be so much interest. I knew there would be some interest, but thank God, everyone, all our customers were community members already, so they knew me. They knew they knew the story behind Rapunzel. They knew that we were doing this as a service, so they were so forgiving. Every single time it would, crash and this would go out of stock, and we were just not sleeping because at some level we felt bad that we weren't able to provide that service, but we also, we felt a lot of blessing coming towards us, and we felt so much support from our customers and everyone who believed in us and helped us make this happen. Just the enthusiasm of our customers and our community members and the support, it's just unbelievable. It keeps us going every single day, and it's been keeping us going from day one. We have 23,000 followers on Facebook. We have over 200 video wrap tutorials. I think it's actually, if you count my old YouTube channel, it's hundreds and hundreds of tutorials and video tutorials. We have over 5,000 members on our Facebook community group, which is like this own like little hub group where you can ask any question about wrapping any time of the day, and there'll be someone from some part of the world who's able to answer it. It's large, it's fantastic. So the evolution of Rapunzel is like, that could be its own very long documentary, but from the days of creating little blog videos with my webcam in my studio apartment in Chicago to now when it's a full-fledged office space business with 8 daily workers, all of us women, all of us with our own unique skill set, contributing, motivated, passionate, incredible women all contributing, and like the community members, everyone contributing. It's amazing. It's evolved from a one-person, I wouldn't say it was cute, it was always serious, but it was like just, a nice thing. And now it's like it's actually a real service. We ship out many orders per day. Sometimes it's hundreds, depending on our sale days. We ship out all over the world. It's incredible. We have 8 workers who work at Rapunzel daily. That's not including different people that we have to call in for various services. We have 2 ladies who pack the orders, and that's meat and potatoes. That's like the blood of the company. This is what our customers touch. This is what they feel. And I believe so strongly that the love and care that they put into packing those packages is felt with every single person that opens up these packages. We have a full-time woman working on customer service. She's answering those emails personally, helping each woman through her journey personally. And that's incredibly important, and I really believe that we should never have automated responses. A lot of women will need hand-holding because many times when you come to head wrapping, it's through either a journey of pain or a journey of like some sort of personal risk. A lot of women really need to feel like they're part of a community and that they're being supported. So that's a full-time job. It's doing customer service for Rapunzel. I have a fantastic creative director who she does like graphic design and comes up with the promotions and the sales and blog posts, and is really like in charge of just general like creative direction, project direction. We have a fantastic photographer. We have a fantastic web designer. So we have a warehouse manager that's just in charge of like making sure that things are reachable and accessible and things are not falling down and that everything's shipshape back there. I have a fantastic business manager who does all the spreadsheets and the numbers and is on top of me to remember to do all the things, because I believe in the concept of Kiddush Hashem, which means basically I just want to have a good name for Jewish women and Jewish business women. So I really want to keep the business running honestly and with a lot of integrity. So that's a full-time job, is basically doing that for me. Working at Rapunzel is absolutely fantastic. As I've mentioned, we have 8 women that work here daily, and each person has their own individual skill set, their own individual contribution. And we come here and we work hard. And we work hard at what we're good at, but we love each other and we respect each other, and we share in each other's journeys. What I hope to do here at Rapunzel is to support my workers and make my workers feel supported and loved, not only in their work here and not only in how they're appreciated here, but in their own personal lives as well. Because I really do believe that when people are emotionally and mentally healthy and feel like they're supported in all aspects of their lives, that reflects in the work that they produce. We also have a foundation, which is a non-profit, where we send out free head wraps to women undergoing chemotherapy. And we also do outreach, and we do hospital outreach and tutorials and consultations, and that's a non-profit. All those services are free and completely done through donations by either community members or other philanthropists that want to donate to us. We have boutique owners who are women that have Rapunzel boutiques within their homes, and I always say that they do everything that we can't do online. Feeling, touching, all those personal things that we do. We do shows, so I try to limit it to once a month, because every show is an absolutely really big expedition for us. We go all over the world, and we do shows in person where a community will bring us out, and I'll talk for about half an hour, and then a lot of women will want to learn how to wrap and get personalized consultations. And it's just, I say it's like how when we were kids we used to play dress up. This is like adult playing dress up, but with meaning and depth. Something that I would love for people to know about Rapunzel is that what we do here is very simple. We don't have any ulterior motives. We don't have any political affiliations. We don't think that this is right and someone else is wrong. There's nothing really complicated about what we do here. Quite simply, we love head wrapping, and that's it. That's really what we do. Rapunzel brings the joy of head wrapping to everyone all over the world.